So today I wanted to make the last video in the series of videos where I'm explaining how I believe somebody designed the Western Arabic numerals in such a way that they use this geometric pattern and created each numerals design by using the circles in this pattern. So each numeral is connected to its corresponding circle in the series. This is a series of square root radius circles. So the second circle has a radius of square root of 2, the fifth circle has a radius of the square root of 5, the seventh circle is a radius square root of 7, and so on. So each of the numerals is attached to its circle in such a way that when you draw it out, it's the points that you need to use to define the position of that circle is attached to the numeral, or the numeral is attached to those points. So each circle is different that way. And so each numeral is different, they line up. And when you draw them on this pattern, the numeral contains the value of the number that it's supposed to represent. And the curve of the circle matches up with the curve of the 2 or the 3 or the 5 or the 8s, or they connect in such a way that I was asking myself today as I was driving around, what are the chances of that just being a coincidence? Like each numeral has at least 3, if not more, coincidences like that, lining up with the right circle, containing the value of the length, sometimes twice is the decimal version sometimes. And there's also 2 numerals for numbers that we don't even have in base 10, so it's actually a base 12 system. So it's a lot of coincidences. And I was wondering, how would I figure that out? How would I know what the odds are of all that happening? So that's what I'm going to figure out for my next video. What are the odds of there being at least 3 coincidences about this whole idea of them being designed? Because if you think about it, if they weren't actually designed, they could be any sort of shape. The letters of the alphabet could actually represent the numerals, or the numerals could be different. The symbol for 5 could mean 2, and the symbol for 8 could mean 3, or just like that. They could all be mixed up, upside down. It could be parts of words, different geometric patterns. There could really be many different versions of the numerals or symbols that we use to represent the numbers. And so given that there could be, you could say 100 possibilities for each numeral, what are the chances that they would line up and meet all those criteria? So that's what I'm going to find out, figure that out, ask some kind of AI program what they think, how to do that, and I'll get back to you with the results in the next video, and then we'll look at the last numeral and see if we can figure out how it also meets those same criteria.